Good morning, my dearest friends. How are you? It is freezing here in Australia. Anyway, Meghan Markle sold out again. What is this all about? What is this all about? Is anybody fooled? That's the royal family, the sacred things happening behind closed doors, and in the upside down. She's just letting it all hang out. She's pretending. She's pretending that there's some amazing secrets, some amazing scarcity, some amazing something happening behind closed doors, and she's not quite going to let you see what it is. Oh, peacock, it's all posturing, This, sold out. I heard 6 minutes. Royal Daily Tea did an incredible video where she actually went live, and she was on live as soon as the product started being available. And within just a few minutes, you could see they weren't available anymore. Juggling. That reminds me of Harry standing outside the window when she was recording that 40 by 40, and he was throwing the balls up in the air, and he was juggling like a clown outside, the court jester. But this is her pretending, I'm a mom, I'm so busy, I don't have time to do a podcast and to sell things on my website. Does she think that we think that she's actually out there stirring pots of jam in Montecito? No, of course not. It's drop shipping. She's got some other company to slap her label on something. And the way that these things work is if you just let them continue, they can, there's no finite quantity. Unless you tell them, I only want 20 jars of jam. Unless you tell them that, they will just keep producing as the demand needs. And look, there's people trapped in the royal family, and there she is on the outside. But I think she convinced Harry that he was trapped when they were in the royal family, but now she's actually on the outside looking in, and she desperately wishes she was back in. The royal touch. She wishes that she was still back in the royal family. So why this stupid scarcity model again? We weren't fooled by it the first time, and we're certainly not fooled by it the second time. Why? Freedom, that's the freedom flight. I'm free to do what I want. I can manipulate the audience. I can decide to only provide 20 pots of jam. The comedian, and it was upside down. And look who's on the comedian's back. The dark-skinned lady. And funny how her skin suddenly gets darker when she's interviewed by darker-skinned people with the crown on the head. But it was in the upside down. Nobody is buying it anymore. Nobody is buying her nonsense. Nobody is buying her lies. Nobody is buying her pretending to be the queen of all things. Oh, this one jumped out. This is a strong, powerful woman, but in the upside down. And the problem with Meghan, well, one of the problems with Meghan, is that she pretends, she wants to be seen as the strong, powerful woman. The 11-year-old that changed the dish commercial. Has she done nothing since she was 11? Anyway, she pretends to be strong and powerful on the one hand, and on the other hand, she pretends to be the victim. So which is it? Either you're strong and powerful, or you're the victim. Which card is she trying to play? And this is, people can see straight through her. She's a bully. She walks all over other people, but at the same time, she pretends that's what's happened to her. Ooh, and the honeybee. She's made more honey available. Well, she pretended that honey was available, and when Royal Daily Tea went on, she said the honey was never available. Never available. So it's going to come back to haunt her, to sting her. And then she's talking about hotels. Good grief. And this is when she was in the royal family, and she was protected from basically from the media, from the worst of the media, from the worst and from by NDAs, but it's in the upside down. She's no longer protected. Where is it all going? That's Harry. He's exhausted. He went across the sea to escape from being trapped, and now he's more trapped than ever. He can't keep up with her. He's exhausted. Can you imagine? We feel exhausted on the outside looking in. Can you imagine how exhausted he feels? Meghan Markle and the stupid scarcity again. All sold out in 6 minutes. What is going on? That's my card for the royal family. She wants to be back in the royal family. Look look how successful I am. She wants to actually partner with Highgrove. Priestess of Fire. In the beginning, she was playing with fire. She got Harry out of the royal family, but now the fire has died down. The fire, the interest, the passion. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. And the more she's up to her tricks, the more people just lose interest. It's just become so boring and predictable. Message. She's sending a message to the king. Directly to the king. Look, King Charles. My stuff is selling out in 6 minutes. Why don't you partnership with me? Why don't you partnership with me? When she joined the royal family, it was a risk. When she left the royal family, it was a risk. And now it's in the upside down. She's lost even the shock value. The shock value that she had when she did that baby mama dance. I think everybody saw right through her. She's wishing that she was back in the royal family, not because she wants to be in the royal family, but because she is lusting after all of the attention that it brought her, all of the accolades, all of the, being in the spotlight. High Priestess of Spirit, and it's in the upside down. Yeah, she's just... There's nothing authentic about her, despite her saying the word authentic 25 times on the Emma Greed podcast. And look, honesty in the upside down. It was a complete dishonest. People are tired of her. It's no longer cute. It's no longer interesting. And this here, forbidden. The card says forbidden, and it's behind closed doors. I wonder if what's his name? Piers Morgan is right, that the next thing that will happen is the intimate tape. Look at that. She feels invisible. That's why she's jumping up and down, trying to get attention, because as much attention as she's getting from other people, she wants the attention of the royal family. And she's still hopeful. See? Hope. But look at the moon. It's done in the shadows. She's just feeling invisible. She's feeling like she's less and less important to the royals. And look at that. The conclusion, but in the upside down. She's never going to stop. She is absolutely never going to stop. She's just going to keep on going on. Keep on going on. And the next thing that's going to happen is that she's going to come out with this, oh, poor me, my heart is broken. The royal family made me do X, Y, Z. And movement in the upside down, she's just absolutely stuck. Whatever you hear from her about the royal family, don't believe a word of it. Why? Because she's deceitful. Oh, so she's not doing this for her sake. She's doing this to get a rise out of the royal family, and it's absolutely not working. And she's going to up the ante and, just keep going. Just keep going. What do you think, my friends? Why do you think she does that? Why do you think that she did that stupid scarcity mentality thing again, where it sold out in 6 minutes? Why? Do you think she honestly thinks she's deceiving us? That we're so stupid that we don't know what's going on? Or do you think it's something else? What do you think? I'd love to know. So like if you do, and subscribe if you haven't. And let me see. Let's see what's on the bottom. Vision, and it's in the upside down. Her vision of what her life would be like in the royal family and post the royal family has not come to pass, and she is just so frustrated. And that's the vision of the blonde-haired lady. I don't know if that's her trying to emulate Diana or Chelsea Davy or what it was, but yeah, things have not worked out the way she had in her mind. And reality is just not meeting her fantasy. And it never will, because we see straight through her. Well, my lovelies, you have a fantastic day. May the angels walk with you now and always.